Yes guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Hair System DIY, your go-to place for hair system advice, tips, tutorials, and of course my own personal insights. We're also doing more content on hair loss, causes, solutions and that kind of thing. So do stay tuned. If you haven't yet subscribed to my content, please do hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. You get notified whenever I make new content, you lucky things. So today we're going to be talking about a product called Got2bGlued. Some of you will be familiar with this and some of you may not be familiar with this. So I'm going to add a little bit of context as to what this product is, how it might be useful for you, and then I'm going to show you how to remove it. A really easy hack to remove this product, especially if you're considering daily wear. But first, a message from today's sponsors. Today's sponsor, guys, is Livivid. You can find them at livividhair.com. You can get a 15% discount code on any stock hair system or accessories that I've negotiated with them just for you guys. It's Adam15. All the information is in the description box below this video. If you want high quality hair systems with good shipping times and top customer service, consider Livivid. So there you go guys, Livivid hair systems. If you want Livivid, if you want a hair system like mine, this is a Livivid hair system, do check the description box below. This one's actually 5 months old now and it's still looking in really good shape. So Got2bGlued has been kind of trending a lot over the last year, especially with people who are looking for a more low maintenance approach to their hair systems, people looking for a cheaper approach, and I suppose people who want more control over their hair system maintenance process. Got2bGlued is actually not technically a glue. I mean, it kind of is in a funny kind of way, but it's actually a gel, so it's a really strong hair gel. Now, it's not quite as strong as wax or clay or putty, and many of you will be familiar with those when you did have your own natural hair, maybe when you're a teenager or in your 20s and you're like spiking it up with a quiff or making it messy on top. These are the kind of products that you buy. It's not like that. It actually acts as an adhesive. It kind of glues hair together to give a really nice spiky or messy appearance. I've actually used it on my hair systems, the actual hair itself, and I found it to be quite good, and it's really easy to get out, and that's why a lot of people like using it as an adhesive for the base. Does it hold as long as Ghost Bond? Does it hold as long as tape? No. However, it does hold for a period of anywhere from 24 to 72 hours if you're really careful and you don't wash your hair. Now, it's also really easy to apply, so the actual product itself is kind of like a yellowy sort of substance. I actually did a video on this a couple of weeks ago, and I'll add a link to that at the end of this video. But what I did about an hour ago, I put some on my palm. Now, I didn't put it on my system because I literally did a rebond yesterday with some tape, and I don't really advise, and I think I mentioned this in my previous video, I don't really advise using Got2bGlued on a lace base. Now, people might want to correct me in the comments box, but I haven't tried it myself. I'm just worried that it might make the lace a little bit messy. However, you can super go to town with this on a poly. So, as I said, I've put that on my hand and it is fully cured right now. This is what it's going to look like on the poly base if you do decide to use this. And what I always do whenever I do apply this is it's really quite simple. So I get a couple of cotton balls and I just use isopropyl alcohol. So I don't really bother with the C22 because I just find that the adhesive is not really strong enough to require an adhesive remover like C22. I'd rather use that solvent on, you know, when I'm using actual Ghost Bond or when I'm using, you know, proper tape or something like that, which requires an adhesive remover. And I literally just put a bit of isopropyl alcohol on a cotton ball and then it just comes off like that. It's so easy, and this is why I like this product, but also a lot of people who wear hair systems who do daily wear, or they do maybe 2 daily wear, maybe they work long hours and they don't like wearing a hair system at night. A lot of people are like that, and that's totally fair enough. I'm fine with it, but a lot of people don't like that. Got2bGlued can be really useful, and it really is as simple as applying alcohol to a cotton ball, and look how much is coming off now. Pretty much all of that's come off in 3 cotton balls. And then what I do is I get a dry one, and as you can see here, I'm just patting it down much like you do with a sort of hair system when you've had glue applied. And you can still see there's some glue there because it's sticking to my palm. And then you just push it off like that. And the great thing is, because it's not a true adhesive, you don't really ever get any sort of skin redness, which is fantastic. And that's another reason why, especially people with like sensitive scalps, can quite enjoy, you know, using Got2bGlued or 1522 tape, which I'm planning to do a video on at some point. Hold me to that, guys, hold me to it. And now I'm just applying a little bit more isopropyl alcohol, and it just comes off like that. That took literally, what, 1 minute? 1.5 minutes? Something like that. So that is the easy hack for removing very, very, very weak adhesives like Got2bGlued. You don't need to even buy an adhesive remover. All you need is isopropyl alcohol and some cotton balls. So what do you think of that hack, guys? Do you think it could have saved you some time instead of just constantly applying cotton balls and, you know, trying to wipe it off that way? Let me know, do you actually use Got2bGlued yourself? Are you a daily wearer or a 40 or a 2 daily wearer, for instance? Have you found it really revolutionised your hair system maintenance routine? Let me know in the comments box below. And if you want to learn more about Got2bGlued and its relevance to hair systems, a video is popping up on the screen right now. A video I made a while ago talking about this particular product and how it can be useful for hair systems. So don't forget to check that one out. Cheers for tuning in, guys. I'll speak to you very soon. Bye for now.